Ready, ready.
Hell yeah.
That's the first time the Ricks have ever done an interview with a link up like this. Usually we're live at the shows interviewing the bands. And since it's a special day, Friday the 13th, I'm glad you guys could work it out to do this interview. I'm shut up in the frozen north. I'm here, it's pretty cold.
It's cold, man.
Hell yeah. Like a motherfucker.
Cold and snowy, just the way we like it.
We miss West Virginia. Yeah.
Definitely. Miss that southern drawl, too.
Yeah, it's right now. It's only about maybe 32 degrees. About 32 degrees, no snow or nothing. It gets a little cold, but nothing bad. You had some freezing rain, but yeah, man, hard to fucking come down here.
We're moving.
Yeah, we're coming back.
We're coming down.
Am I coming through pretty good and everything?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay. So, one thing about 5 Cent Freakshow, I really, there's a difference in your band. I've heard someone just recently told me they kind of thought you guys were like the Green Day of horror punk.
I think that's a compliment, right?
I'll take it. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, to me, Green Day played a big important role in really spearheading the punk movement in the 90s and the 2000s, getting it back on again. I think because they were a 3-piece band and they were minimal. Guitar, drums, and bass, but they were fucking large in sound. And you guys do that. And I was having this conversation when I said, oh, that's one way to look at it. You know, they are in some ways.
Fucking A. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate the hell out of that.
Well, we've seen you guys live once at the Nitro, and I tell you what, I never will forget that night.
Yeah, it was a good time.
We were told originally you guys weren't showing up, and we were pretty upset by it. I mean, I was fucking pissed when I heard you guys weren't coming. And we found out, we'll be glad we stuck on to see the show, because I tell you, it's probably one of the best fucking shows I've ever watched.
Oh, well, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. That was one hell of a fun fucking night. It was an honor meeting all you guys as well, man. Holy shit.
A wicked time.
Absolutely.
We love you guys. You made a huge impact on our lives already. So
one meeting in person, y'all motherfuckers are family.
Well, we feel the same about you guys, man. You're fucking awesome. So, how did 5 Cent Freakshow come about, man? I mean, how did it all start? How long have you been?
Honestly, you know what? I'll let Nikki tell the story, because Nikki's been the fucking spearheader for the band since day one. So,
well, I mean, we've always been like best friends before.
Long time,
you know. And Beal and I are actually like blood brothers, so we've been fucking told. But you know, we just kind of connected like musically, right? And we just kind of decided to have a band. We wanted to go horror punk. We wanted to do the fucking face paint, everything, you know, it runs through our fucking veins. We love it. And it's kind of like, you know, music has helped us out a lot in our lives, and it's kind of nice to give back, you know. And it's really cool that, you know, we love doing what we're doing, and it's cool to see people fucking digging what we're doing, right? So, yeah, we, you know, just learned this upright bass. I fucking can't sing or play guitar, and she plays drums, and we fucking, decided to get her fucking going, man. It was really cool.
Is it still working?
Did you hear lost connection there for a minute, man? It's probably on our part. We've been having internet problems for a few days, and I've been fucking pissed, man. I pay $70 goddamn dollars a month for this fucking shitty internet. So we're back up working again now.
Tell me about it, man.
Still coming through? You hear me okay?
We're good. We're good on this end, absolutely.
Okay. How did the whole image, the whole freak show, like psycho circus, evil carnival image vibe come about? How'd you come up with that concept? It's pretty fucking cool, man. I mean, it reminds me of them old, the real kind of horror movies from like in the 30s and 40s. Shit, your vibe.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna pass that one off to Beal here, actually.
Well, honestly, I'd say it probably started with the name, I'd say, because, like, I'm a guy who really just likes alliteration and whatnot, so me and Nikki sat down and we're like, well, fuck, we gotta name this thing something. And the first name that I pitched was the 15-cent Freak Show. And Nikki decided that it was a little long, so he turned 5-cent Freak Show, and we were like, fuck it, we'll leave a list, and, you know, we'll keep it up and whatnot. So eventually, like, it was the only name ever put down on that list, so we decided to go with it. Now, Nikki's always been the fucking skeleton, you know, for years, even before music and whatnot, he's had this kind of look and whatnot that he's altered, but he's always done that. I've always had a hard-on for clowns because I'm a sick fuck, and, you know, I'm a little bit weird like that. And so then Steve, when we got Steve on board with it, he was like, well, fuck it, boys, you got it covered. I'll be the zombie that's round this fucker out.
Yeah.
So, you know, we just kind of took on the whole, like, freak aspect because, you know, it not only is it something that's a little bit more out there and a little more weird, but it's something that a lot of people can relate to. You know, a lot of people have felt like they're, you know, freak or an outcast and whatnot like that. And we love showing people that embrace that shit. You know, that is a fucking good thing to be a freak. It's a compliment. So you got
a really good community.
Absolutely.
Really good community.
So from there, shit just took off, and, you know, like, we never limited ourselves to anything. We just always kept open doors. Whatever we thought was cool, we did, and we ended up with this fucking shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a picture it was posted the other day, I guess, from your early beginnings. I could see how you've evolved, your look and image, and how you've gone a little further and how it's changed. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's come a little ways for sure, man. Yeah, I used to be fat, but now I'm obese. So, you know, we've come a long way.
We're making progression. Obese.
Now, I'm curious about the floor bass. That's one of the things that really gives you a unique look
And
sound. I mean, you definitely see the, you know, the rockabilly, psychobilly feel with the floor bass. But I feel the way your style of playing it, you know, coming off of with the fucked up clown look is pretty different, unique out there. How'd you come up with that? Do you play a regular bass?
Honestly, man, I used to just sing, and the first string instrument I ever picked up was the upright bass. So it's actually the only instrument I know how to play. I can't even play a fucking electric bass. But I don't know, man. Like I was scrolling through fucking Facebook one day, and I saw a little girl just fucking ripping the upright bass, and I'm like, fuck me, if she can do it, I have at least a 10% chance that I could do it. So I tried it out once, and, you know, without any talent, I just took a fuckload of anger out, beating the shit out of it, and these guys said, keep going, and all of a sudden, you know, it ended up just working eventually. So, and I gotta give props to them for, you know, taking it step by step, because they were already experienced musicians when I started, and they had to really dumb themselves down so that I could, you know, kind of get up to speed with everything. But yeah, you know, I love it. Never pick anything different over it. I love it.
That's fucking awesome, man. How about the songwriting process? How does that go? Who writes the song? How do you, like, put your bass line to it? How do you construct your music?
It's usually like kind of a 50-50 shot. Sometimes me and Nikki will, you know, get a big pile of drugs and just fucking have fun all night. Or Nikki himself, this fucker's a machine when it comes to pumping out new songs. Just about every week, this fucker will have something for us. So Nikki, what do you do when you write songs?
Well, I don't know, it just kind of comes to my head, and, like, you know, I just kind of write what kind of comes naturally to me. But one key thing is it's not an actual, like, 5-cent song until each one of us has our fucking cause on it, right? Like, we all add something to the fucking song, you know, and I like pitch something, you know, and we sometimes write songs all together, but nothing's a 5-cent song until we all have our fucking like claws on it, you know. So
We call that the fisting stage. It's not done until it's been fisted by all of us.
Okay, how's the music scene in Canada? I mean, is there many horror punk bands up there? I mean, I've heard of, you ever hear Black Cat Attack?
Black Cat Attack from where?
They're from up in Canada. They played a few shows down here in West Virginia. What's her name? She's with the Annie Queens now. They broke up recently, I think, but they're from up in Canada. But they've come down here and played a few shows, but they play horror punk. I wouldn't know if you was aware of them or not, but Valerie Knox. Yeah, thank you, Valerie Knox. You may not know them, but how many other? I mean, what's the scene up there like, man?
The music scene's good. I mean, there's a good group of people up here playing music. I don't know. It's not huge, specifically horror punk, but
We got Nimbind, and Nimbind, like Howie Wowie, they're fucking awesome guys.
it's really good. What is here is really, really good. Like,
Honestly, though, if you want to get nitty gritty with it, I would say you could probably count how many horror punk bands are in Canada on one hand. It's it's a pretty niche thing up here.
it is very, very niche. Yeah.
Canada Cadaver is local.
Yeah.
We've lived up with them for a long fucking.
Lots of good musicians here. Yeah, lots of really good musicians here.
Yo. Okay. Oh yeah, Ricky just wanted me to let you know, say hey, he had to work today and everything. He couldn't be here to help with the video setup, so my wife gave me a hand with that. So he's saying hey to you guys, and he'll catch you soon.
All good.
Cheers, Ricky.
Cheers, Ricky. We love you, buddy. Fuck yeah, hey.
Hey, absolutely.
Fucking cheers to the Ricks.
Yeah, we fucking love you guys.
You boys are legends up here.
Boys. Cheers. We all got the soft spot in our fucking.
We're just two pricks in this with you. We're just trying to have a good time. You know, just promote the music the Ricks was all about. Just interviewing bands, talking about the shit we love, and just getting it out there and being honest with people. And we're not being pretentious or trying to be all professional. We are what the fuck we are, you know. We
Right.
are what we love.
That's what you do. Exactly, man. That's it.
Hopefully we'll see you guys at Slasher Fest too in Philly, June 20th.
Oh, yeah, it's good you brought that up. I was actually going to talk about that. I mean, you're playing with a pretty big card right there, dude. Man, fucking Savage Remains, Silent Horror. Yeah, man. And then we just found out last week the Jasons are going to be playing. Man, it's a major fucking show right there. How'd you get hooked up with that?
Honestly, that is like all Horror Punks USA. We fucking love those guys. They got us down to the States. We got nothing but love for them. Joseph, he's one of our bros too. He came all the way from Connecticut to New York to catch our New York set. So he's fucking good shit. We love all you guys, and we're super excited to be back in Philly.
And it's mostly luck too. We're just fucking lucky.
Right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Jason V about that last week, about them playing, and we were going to go out. So we're talking about carpooling out there with them on the show. So we're definitely planning on making the trip and coming out. I think it's about like a 5-6 hour trip for us. We're gonna fucking do it, man. I mean, how do you feel, man? I mean, do you feel the pressure to be in that kind of a lineup? I mean, go to hell, man. Silent Horror, Brandel, and them just are fucking legends unto themselves. And Savage Remains. I mean, do you feel like, wow?
Honestly,
We're gonna be able to stack up to them?
You know what? Honestly, I've like Sound Horror. I've like they're one of my like idols. You know, I've like listened to them for years now, and it's just it's crazy to be like part of such a lineup. You know, and like we're all honored to be doing this and that you guys would want us there for that. You know, it's like, it's fucking very flattering, you know?
And, like, of course we feel the pressure. There's always nerves when it comes to that stuff, but I'm sure we all agree that we'd rather be doing that than not, so.
I'm going to be fanboying out fucking hard. Like, no, it's going to be awesome. You know, everybody, you know, especially the Ricks are coming now, it's like, all our buddies are going to be there. It's going to be a fucking awesome.
So a dream come true, really.
Yeah, so let's do an after party. That's for fucking damn.
Yeah, you're fucking right, dudes.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to having you coming back down. You're worth making the trip for. I mean, that's going to be. Yeah, I mean, I can't. That's a killer show, and we're looking forward to that. Most everyone right now on the internet's just like really pumped about talking about the Motley Crue and Def Leppard, Poison Poor, and all that fucking shit. But around here, we're talking about Slash Fest and the
yeah.
We're fucking pumped that.
Let's go.
That's why we're in the wrong place. We need to be down in West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what about your musical influences? What kind of bands you listen to that was a big influence to you?
Well, I guess we'll each do top three then. We'll start with Steve there.
Oh, boy. I mean, when you want to look at influences for this band, I think the best way to look at it is to look at the brothers here, because they have very differing music tastes, I think, that they both bring to the table. I'm not excluding myself from that, right? Fuck. Top three? You want to do top three?
Do top three, yeah. Give them that.
I've been listening to, I don't know, band. Top three probably have to be Bad Religion, System of a Down, and something like Doc Martin or Johnny Cash, something like that.
Classic, yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, no, for
well, you're all covered for Cocaine Blues, man. When you play that, that's fucking superior, man. I mean, I heard Cash jump up out of the grave and rocked out to that one. I mean, god damn, we loved that. Yeah, that was a killer cover. We should record that one day.
Hell yeah.
Just for you, we will do that, man. Absolutely. I'm gonna grab a beer while Nicky says his here.
So, yeah, Rick, you probably know what my time talk is going to be. Blitzkid is like 100% Blitzkid. Mark Goolsby, I love him.
And let's think.
Misfits, obviously. Doyle is Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein. I am the biggest fucking fanboy. And Danzig too. I fucking love Danzig, but yeah, it's definitely probably Misfits, Blitzkid, and I'm gonna have to say, oh shit, probably Sound Horror. That would be my top three. Would be Blitzkid, Misfits, and Sound Horror. So
Good choices there.
yeah, good shit.
Well, if I had to pick my top three, I'd start with probably the Os Catalepticos. They're a Brazilian psychobilly band and great fucking guys, nice as all hell. And Gus Toom on that fucking upright bass, he's the master. So look up to him a lot. Probably the Coffin Cats, I would say as well, because they're something else. They're fucking amazing. Victor's got a fucking crazy good voice, and to be able to play, sing and play stand up, I know how fucking hard that is, and he kills it every time. And just to slide a horror punk in there, I'd probably say the Rosedales. Their harmonies, they make me wet. So probably a little bit of that, but it's that divide of more of a horror punk kind of side, more of a psychobilly kind of side.
That's why I mentioned that.
Yeah, which kind of brings it all together for the 5 Cent Freakshow. So
we definitely have a lot of our own influences coming into it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's always a good thing when you have different influences coming and working together the right way, because it can clash, but when it doesn't clash, it works really well.
You can create a new sound, and at least try to, right? So,
and we got lucky that way. because we could work well